Bom dia. I am Alan, and I'm here with my wife Leslie, our son Wolf, and our dog Greer. We are from the United States and now live in Portugal on the beautiful island of Madeira. We would like to thank all of our subscribers for being here, and for anyone new, we would hope to earn your subscription today. In today's video, we spend the day at Campanario. We have been here before a couple months ago. The area is located between Ribera, Brava, and Camara de Lobos. Its population is about 4,500 people and has a rural feel to it. It has a small but very nice grocery, friendly coffee shops, restaurants, and places to have refreshments and enjoy the views. The climate in this area allows all sorts of plants to grow, including bananas, grapes, oranges, and other tropical fruit trees, and many flowers. Homeowners take pride in the land and grow very nice vegetable gardens which produce fresh new additions to the table almost year-round. Levada do Norte runs high up on the hill above the area we will spend most of our time at today. This is a beautiful walk. We will link our last video of the Levada at the end of this one. It's only about a 20-minute drive to Funchal, so not a bad commute at all. The climate of Madeira is very mild, a subtropical paradise, meaning rainy winters and dry summers. The north side of the island is the wettest, with the blocking mountains making the south drier. Due to the island's geography, there are many microclimates. For example, it may be 75 degrees Fahrenheit and sunshine in Funchal, while 15 miles to the north may be only 60 degrees Fahrenheit and rainy. And a drive of 45 minutes up to the mountains could be 25 degrees Fahrenheit cooler at times. The relative humidity in Funchal averages about 69% year-round, and along with pleasant temperatures, it is known as the Island of Eternal Spring. In today's video, we will continue our series to introduce you to all the wonderful people, our new friends that we have met along our journey. For those of you that have been with us through the last couple of months, you know we have been sharing the journey we started years ago from our couch in the U.S. And a big shout out to all the people back in the USA that had to listen to us as we planned our great adventure. We miss you. We discovered that while we were on our journey, we worked with many people to help us get through all the processes and occasionally stumbled along the way. Our aim with the It'll Be Fun channel is to share our good, the bad, and the ugly. We have created multiple video series to discuss our why for moving abroad, finances, created how-to videos based upon our learnings, moving to Portugal series, living abroad, and building new friends base in a foreign country. We also have some new exciting upcoming plans that we will share over the next few weeks. Let's talk about it. We hope you will find our journey helpful as you work to navigate your own. It'll be fun. Vai ser divertido. We will continue to take you along with us on our adventures so you can see the island of Madeira, Portugal, and the places we visit. Introducing you to our new friends, foreign family, and even some of the vendors we have worked with along the journey. We hope you will meet someone along the way that reminds you of you and your situation. Someone who helps you realize that you can create your dream. It's not just for other people. This week, we would like to introduce you to Jeff and Amanda, a couple of Americans from Arizona. They are restaurateurs that bought a house sight unseen during COVID. So keep an eye out in today's video to see how fantastic it is. But we will let them tell you about their adventure. You more than likely already know our why. But just in case you missed it, our why was to figure out how to afford to retire now, instead of waiting until Leslie was 67 and I was in my 70s. We started our journey researching and exploring all over the United States, and then Mexico, Costa Rica, Ecuador, and finally off to Europe. We wanted adventure. We needed our adventure to be affordable, allow us to maintain a nice quality of life, to be safe and fun. We found Portugal. Today, we'd like to ask Jeff and Amanda to share their why for moving abroad, what they were looking for. Guys, would you tell everyone a little bit about yourselves and your why for moving out of the United States? It's a big step.
Well, Amanda and I have been together for 32 years. We're high school sweethearts from Phoenix, Arizona. We've been super fortunate. We own a great little restaurant in Central Phoenix, and we feel like we have everything there. We have a lot of family and friends, and life was super easy in Phoenix, I thought, and we really wanted a challenge. I felt a little bored in life, and we just wanted to find our footing and do something really wild and crazy for the second half of our life. And we looked around at Ecuador, Thailand. Then we found Europe, and we found the Azores, and eventually we found Lisbon. Then we found Porto, and then that led us to Madeira. And we started researching Madeira, and we never looked back from there. And Madeira became our choice.
You two did something that not many would have had the courage to do. You purchased a home sight unseen during COVID. I don't think you had even been to the island of Madeira at that time. Can you tell us about this adventure?
It's very true. We definitely bought the house sight unseen. We, kind of Portugal chose us, and even subset on that, Madeira chose us. We started looking at houses all over Portugal on Idealista. We found this house in October of 2020. It was exactly what we wanted. Great square footage, the view, everything looked perfect for what we wanted. We negotiated on the house at first, and we just came up short. But then we saw 6 months later that the house came back up on the market, and we knew it was going to be right for us. And we went through a quite long negotiation process with an attorney and the realtor. And at the end of the day, it was all fate, and we ended up with the house in June of 2021.
Excellent. The home you purchased is in a small village, which is on a small island. Now that you are here, how do you feel about your new home? Do you feel safe? Do you feel welcome? What do you like best?
It really is serendipitous, because you don't know before you're here of where everything is. And the house that we selected is near the freeway. The people are really nice. The view is absolutely perfect. There's tons of amenities in Campanario where we live. There's a beautiful pasteleria where we go have bakery every morning, and we get bicas at the little cafe, and there's a gas station. There's a steakhouse.
Lots of bars for Poncha.
Lots of bars for Poncha. A good view bar out that way. That's just absolutely
we like
perfect.
the fact that we get a little bit of land.
Yes.
It's ours.
Yes.
That's like, I'm not renting. I'm not owning a condo. I've got a house and I've got land and I live on a house with a view of the ocean.
You have a home.
I have a home, and that I really, really love.
For sure.
I think most of our viewers know that I shipped over my 1970 Bug when we came over. However, you purchased a used car once you arrived. I think our viewers would like to understand that process. How did you find the car? And what were the steps to complete the purchase, registration, tags, etc.?
We had actually bought a small electric Fiat 500 before we came here, and then we found out it was going to cost about $21,000 to ship over here.
Ouch.
And still put in electric and do all the things we would need to have the car. So we kind of handled the truth that that wasn't going to be the way that was going to be. So I started looking at cars even before I got here, and we were on Buy and Sell Madeira, and we saw a little red MG convertible, and it was 18 years old with 37,000 kilometers on it, and it looked perfect, exactly what we wanted, a little island car. Mm-hmm. The process was super easy. Our car insurance is $240 a year for the car. Our registration was 35 euros. So far, it's been a dream. We absolutely love the car. It's got plenty of get up the hills, and it's fun. Everyone recognizes us. It's a lot of fun.
But you got it on, in essence, the Craigslist of Madeira.
Yes.
And the people we got it from were super kind. We wired them the money. They held it for us until we could get over here. And it's been nothing but good. In fact, we just lost the clutch on it, a month ago?
Yes.
And had help with 2 other people to get us to a great mechanic, got it fixed for a ridiculously cheap price for the States.
135 euros for the price to get it fixed.
And we love her.
Yes.
Did the stress of going through the visa process, figuring out what to bring, and buying a home affect your decisions? Was there a time during the process that you thought you would not actually get to come? And what advice would you give to others?
We were pot committed.
Yeah, we were super pot committed.
We decided,
I don't think I ever thought for a second we weren't going to do it. But
right. It was just a question of were we going to be able to leave when we thought we were going to be able to leave. It was a relief to have a house here, because when we came and finally saw the island and finally came and had, we were able to leave stuff here, which was great. So I was able to bring over an entire suitcase of winter clothes, of sweaters, of artwork posters and knives,
yes.
and things
Kitchen
like that.
Stuff, yes.
We could leave that here, then go back home. And so knowing that we already had left stuff here I thought it made it easier.
For sure.
Because it gave us more than just 2 suitcases. Although that's literally what we bought.
Yeah,
because
we brought 6 suitcases for the.
We had
for the big
originally
trip,
planned, like he said, to have the Fiat 500, and we were going to have a container, and we were going to have all of our furniture from the States and everything. And then because of COVID, the shipping just became outrageous and it way out of our budget. So that affected our decision for sure. We completely downsized, went to clothing, things that meant to us, trinkets, like that kind of thing. And then we came over here. So in that sense, but that being said, everything we have has been found on the island, mm-hmm. and it's been great. They have many, many choices of furniture, many, many choices of...
They've got a Portuguese Home Depot version.
They've got a Portuguese Home Depot. They've got everything that we've wanted and needed. And it's actually been better because we would have brought over all of our US with a US plug. And here, you're obviously buying an appliance that actually works for the electrical system that we're in. So that's been good.
For sure.
So what advice would you give others?
I would advise to definitely come minimal. And buy as much as you can here. I think starting from scratch is smart.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Yeah.
You're
going to start over in a new country?
You're going to start over. Well, it's a new life. You're starting a new adventure. Why bring all your trash with you?
Yeah, that's history.
That's history. That was then. This is now.
Excellent.
Fresh slate.
Jeff and Amanda, we would like to thank you for your time today and for your friendship. We are so glad that we have met you on our journey.
We are glad you met you.
Yeah.
Without you, we wouldn't have met. How many couples have we met through
you've
them
introduced
already?
us so many people. We're developing our own set of friends through you, and
And they've introduced us to restaurants and bars and places to go. So
Yeah, we can't thank you enough for the friendship, Alan.
And thank you. Please give us your thoughts in the comments below. We are available to schedule one-on-one time with people. If interested, follow the link in our description. Many of the websites or contacts we talk about can be found in the description of our videos. We hope you continue to come along with us on our new adventure. We are grateful for the opportunity that we have been given. Life is short. We should have done this sooner. Please subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell to help us grow. The next stage in your life is a journey. Enjoy it.